Hey everyone, this is your cncHD and welcome to another map. And yeah, let's have a look at the intro. As we can see, this one is called Snow War.
Bombardment.
Yeah, so pretty simple stuff. Not the most action-packed intro at all, but it will do. It will do. So we start in this snow location at this very small position. We have a very small base and we are limited on buildings, as we can see right there at the bottom screen. Also, the war factory is very limited. We can only build battle masters and gatlings. The map was created by Bank100 in November 2015. So basically the mission is destroy the GLA base and do not lose the USA base. So at the top right position we have the USA ally. He has a much stronger base than we do. And he also has unlimited money. And yeah. So basically our goal is to help the USA and keep the units away from the USA so that our ally can destroy the enemy's base. What I like to do in the beginning is bunker myself in and then just build a lot of infantry, because with battle masters and gatlings it will not be the best to face a full upgraded GLA. The GLA has all upgrades: rocket armor piercing rockets. I mean, they also have toxin shells. They have all upgrades. So just building battle masters without any upgrades, only the propaganda upgrade, will not help a lot. The Scorpion rockets just take too much damage. And I was lying about the war factory. You can actually build more than just battle masters and gatlings, but flame tanks and troop crawlers won't help you here a lot. So here we can see the USA base. He has 2 war factories, 7 reactors, 2 airfields, command center barracks, and a few defensive buildings. And like I said, he seems to have unlimited money and he is pumping out units like crazy. Also the GLA is pumping out units like crazy because he has unlimited money. We are the only player here in this match who has to fight for the money, who has to keep watching out for the casualties. But that is not a problem, because we are the human player and the other 2 are the PC players, so it's okay, it's okay. You can see a little action going on. The USA player also has tomahawks, so with artillery units it should be very easy for him to get through the space. According to the description of the map creator, description created by the map creator, the USA will not be able to defeat the GLA on his own. I'm not very sure about that, because the USA player seems to be very strong in this match, and I believe that the USA player will be able to defeat the GLA player on his own, but it might take up to 8 hours, I think. So we are there to help the USA player, and our best way to help the USA player is to destroy the arms dealers. Because if we destroy the arms dealers, then the GLA cannot produce so many units anymore, and the USA player will just overwhelm the GLA player.
What's next? Can I we are the Red Guard.
Unit lost.
We have
Congratulations, Joe. You have been promoted. Unit lost.
So here with this push we are actually doing some good damage. We have the nationalism upgrade, which gives our units more damage, and they can do more damage, I mean. And I'm splitting my units out with the X key. With that you can scatter your units, and this way the Scorpion rockets will not do so much more damage.
Unit lost.
Carrying the big gun. China's rocket soldier. Enemy tanks out there.
Let's build. Looks promising. I built for China. That's a good choice.
I'm carrying the big gun. Yes, General.
I'm placing a propaganda tower at the top to get more increased power, and this way my units will have more resistance against the toxin shell upgrades of the Scorpions, because the propaganda tower heals more than the toxin shells do damage.
Yes, General. Moving rocket launcher. Yes, General.
Unit lost.
Carrying the big gun.
For the general promotions you are only down on one level artillery strike, so you cannot destroy buildings, you can only damage them, but the artillery strike level 1 is a good way to reveal the supply stash of the enemy, so you can steal the money. So here we are right now destroying the two arms dealers, starting at the top and then go down to the bottom, so the Stinger sites will not attack so fast. And now we have -2 arms dealers, and this will help the USA player a lot. The only thing we need to do now is keep destroying those incoming tanks as good as we can, and let's hope that the USA player will push out very soon and finish off the rest of the production buildings. So we just need to hold out here, pick off all the units, and then we should be good to go.
Here. I'm carrying the big gun. I like the big targets.
Unit lost.
Enemy tanks out there. The enemy. Track down the enemy. On the hunt. China has been killed. I'm carrying the big gun. On the hunt. Track down the enemy. Enemy tanks out there. Track down the enemy. Moving rocket launcher. The enemy. I'm carrying the big gun. Track down the enemy.
Unit lost.
Building is complete.
China's rocket soldier. I like the big target. I'm carrying the big gun. Moving rocket launcher. Let's fight the tank. I like the big target.
Unit lost.
Down the enemy. Carrying the big gun. Tanks out there. I like the big target.
According to the readme of this map, it's best to help the USA player getting through by destroying the defense at the top, but as we can see there are 2 artillery platforms shooting at you. It's extremely difficult to destroy the defense of the GLA while the units keep streaming in from the bottom and you have to face all those artillery platforms at the top. So I advise to stay away from this unless you build mass battle masters, then you might take it on, but with only spamming infantry I would advise to stay away from the top defense buildings. The USA player will handle this on his own, that's for sure, so don't waste your units on this. Maybe place down some bunkers here at this position there to keep destroying the units. Also you can boost your USA ally there with your frenzy. But stay away from the top.
Back down the enemy. China has been killed. China's rocket
Next
soldier.
location.
I'm carrying the big gun. Yes, General. The enemy.
Unit
Track down
lost.
the enemy. Moving rocket launcher. I'm carrying the big gun. Throw everything at them. Track down the enemy. Track down the enemy. I like the big targets.
So as we can see here right now, the USA player is slowly making his way into the base of the GLA player. And that's due to our progress here at the bottom. Not so many GLA units are getting through to the top, so the USA player has free range to just pick off the defense buildings and just getting through, pick off all those important buildings. There's only I think 1 or 2 arms dealers there at the top left, so not so many GLA units to face as the USA. Also, he's now picking off the bunkers in the middle, so our infantry needs to stay away from there.
Throw everything at them. Yes, General. China's rocket soldier. Enemy tanks out there. I like the big thunder here. Yes, General. We stand together. Tank hunter here.
The Comanches have pretty much free range here to pick off everything which there is. The Toxin will keep the Stinger RPGs away, and the quads are just not there, so the Comanches can just pick off everything without any problem.
We stand together. China's rocket soldier. Enemy tanks out there. Track down the enemy. Yes, General. Yes, General. Track down the enemy. Let's fight the tanks.
Okay, here I'm doing a little mistake. I'm too fast and I'm running into the Anthrax. I'm not waiting for it to be gone, and that is a little mistake. I cannot spread out my units so much as I want to, and so my units die unnecessarily to the Anthrax, which is of course not the best decision at all.
Unit lost.
Everything at them. Track down the enemy. Dead in their tracks. China's rocket soldier. I like the big
Unit
target.
lost.
China's rocket soldier. Attack that one. Track down the enemy. Dead in their tracks. Defend them from me. Carrying the big gun. The enemy. Under here. Dead in their tracks. Carrying the big gun.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
stand together. Tear through their armor. The enemy. I'm carrying the big gun. Back under here. The enemy. Through their armor. I like the big gun. Moving rocket launcher. Yes, General.
Unit
Tear through
lost.
their armor. The People's Army. Back under here. Attack that one.
Yeah, and this is pretty much it. So this map was created by Bank100, like I said in the beginning. You can download this map from CNC Labs. The download link will be in the description below. There you can find all the useful information about this map. I personally don't like this map so much, as it has too little space to expand. You are cornered in this little position. You cannot build so many troops. You have to face a pretty overpowered GLA player. You have not so much cash, and it just comes down to you defeat 2 arms dealers and then the USA player will do the rest. So it's not the most entertaining map. It is okay though. The map design is great, so thumbs up to the map creator. He actually did a pretty good job with the design of the map. I can't find a single false spot here on this map, so he pretty much did a good job here with the design, but like I said, the rest is a bit weird, but it is okay map. You can play it, but it is not the best. Anyway, this is it for the Bank100 map, and I hope you enjoyed it. This is your cncHD, and bye bye.